Should I buy a home right now and in the year 2021, or should I wait? I hear this question a lot. It's a great question for sure, especially with the turmoil of the election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, COVID-19, and social unrest due to the killing of George Floyd. As if that isn't enough, this year Kobe Bryant died, the 2020 Summer Olympics were postponed, we now have murder hornets, and to add to the confusion, we are now experiencing the second wave of the coronavirus. With all this craziness, the housing market is on fire in many parts of the country. Why, you ask? Well, I'm going to sort it all out. Hi, I'm Ty the Real Estate Guy, and if you'd like to stay up to date on the latest real estate tips and trends, subscribe to my channel below and ring that little bell to be notified each time I post new videos. If you have questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate here in Utah, I would love to talk with you. Please type a message below, or you're welcome to contact me directly. I love talking about real estate, and I love helping people find the perfect home. For those of you who'd like to keep your finger on the pulse of the housing market, I will continue to make videos just like this one so you know where the real estate market is trending. Today, I'm going to answer the question, should I buy a house right now? The short answer is yes, but there are a lot of factors to consider. Buying a house isn't always the right thing in certain situations and for some people. But for most of us, it's an incredible time to buy a home, and I'm going to tell you why. In 2020, thanks to COVID-19, we have seen a huge uptick in people working from home. And for many Americans, working remotely will become a permanent part of life as many companies are seeing an increase in productivity and significantly lower costs. First of all, this is giving people urgency to buy a bigger house, one with a home office, and for many people who like to exercise, a place where they can have a home gym. But the huge factor, the one that could change the face of our nation as we know it, is that people are fleeing the big cities and moving to quieter, safer, and smaller towns closer to family and the things they love. For those who prefer warm weather, they can now move to the south. A lot of people are fleeing states with high taxes and moving to places where they can keep a much higher percentage of their money. Utah's population is exploding. People are coming here for better paying jobs. The four seasons, our great outdoors, particularly our snow, among other things. From Salt Lake City, you're just a short drive to a dozen or so different ski resorts. So if you happen to live in one of these large cities where they're experiencing a mass exodus, you may want to wait until your market bottoms out or buy a home in another location if that's an option. The coronavirus has also made life miserable for people living in cramped spaces. Millions of Americans are wanting to upgrade to a bigger home or even buy their first home. By the way, if you're looking to buy your first home, congratulations. I'm a huge proponent of owning a home instead of paying rent. I'm not going to talk about that right now because I've already produced a video on why you need to stop paying rent. I'll put a link to that video below for those of you who are still undecided. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, cramped spaces. People are looking for places large enough to have food storage, a home gym, a home office, and most importantly, a place to entertain themselves and their families as we face the possibility of more quarantine this year, next year, and potentially into the future. And let's not forget how easy it is to stay at home these days. Life is so convenient that you literally don't have to leave your house at all. Thanks to Zoom and similar platforms, you can hold large office meetings while chilling on your couch. You can also go to church without putting on a tie or a dress. Just click the link and watch your church service while you're still in bed. Heck, you can even donate to your church online. It's a lot easier to stay at home than it used to be. Thanks to companies like Amazon, eBay, and Etsy, you can buy pretty much anything online, even your groceries, and have them delivered to your front door. You can also order takeout from pretty much any restaurant in your area. And even if you don't have the finances or the space for a home gym, there's loads of fun, new ways to exercise at home. To add to the ridiculousness of it all, you watch pretty much any movie ever produced, listen to any song ever sang, or play pretty much any video game ever created from your phone. I feel like I'm getting off subject, but I'm trying to deliver a message. The home is increasingly becoming a place where people are spending more time. People all over the country and really all over the world are starting to realize this, and that's a huge reason why people are buying houses in record numbers. I'm curious, what's the number one reason you want to buy a home? Seriously, I really want to know. Please take a moment and leave a comment below. Also, if you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. Thanks. Other than all the reasons I just named, why do you need to buy a home right now? Well, believe it or not, there are two huge things I still haven't discussed, and to me, they are the two main reasons you should buy a house right now. Reason number one, because home prices are going up in many parts of the country. The most desirable locations in the United States are seeing huge price increases. The economies in these areas are booming, and home prices are expected to continue to increase. In many places like Utah, there's a housing shortage, and home builders are unable to keep up with the demand. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, said, quote, "Buyer activity this winter is unlikely to chill. Mortgage applications for home purchases are up about 30% compared to a year ago. Due to the extraordinary demand, home prices have reached an all-time high," end quote. So if you're waiting for the housing market to crash, it won't be happening anytime soon. By waiting, you'll most likely pay thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars more for a home just a few months down the road. Reason number two is these crazy low mortgage interest rates. One of my clients recently locked in a mortgage rate around 2.5%. Do you know how insane that is? Just a year ago, rates were sitting around 4%. As a home buyer, these lower rates are a gift, increasing your buying power by more than $50,000 and giving many of you who didn't qualify to buy a house before the ability to qualify for and purchase your first home. The urgency here is that mortgage rates have already started to climb. It's quite possible that we will never see rates as low as they were a month ago, and mortgage interest rates are expected to rise. I don't want to scare you because we're not expecting rates to skyrocket, but with mortgage interest rates below 3%, it's an incredible time to buy a home. If you're in a solid position to purchase a house, the time is now because prices are coming up and so are mortgage rates. Waiting even 1 month could cost you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of that loan. If you're a first-time home buyer, please pay attention. Lawrence Young's biggest concern was for you, saying escalating home prices will soon cause damage of a different sort, shutting out first-time home buyers. In other words, home prices are rising so quickly that you will soon be priced out of the market. This will leave you with limited options like buying an older home, or instead of buying a house, you may be forced to purchase a townhome or a condo, or even worse, you might get stuck living with your mom and dad or paying rent. If you're a first-time home buyer and you're not sure what you need to do, you'll want to watch my video, How to Buy a House. I'll put a link to this video below. I know that times are crazy and there's a lot of uncertainty, but a large majority of economists believe home prices will continue to increase through the year 2021. Quick disclaimer, if Joe Biden wins the election and if he shuts down the US economy due to the coronavirus, many believe the stock market will crash and the housing market will surely take a hit. It's unclear at this time how bad it will be because we don't know if or for how long the new president will shut things down. The housing market has already proven it can handle a 2 to 3 month shutdown, but much longer than that could cause major damage to markets all over the world. If you're planning to move to Utah, or if you already live here and you're looking to buy, sell, or build a home, I would love to talk with you. Please feel free to contact me directly. For those of you who are wondering where you should move next, I'm telling you, this is the place. And if you're relocating to Utah, you should strongly consider moving to Eagle Mountain, where there's plenty of open space and clean, fresh air. If you'd like to learn more about Utah or Eagle Mountain specifically, I've produced several videos. I'll put links to all these videos below. If there's something in this video that stood out to you as being helpful, please let me know by commenting below. If you have questions or if I left something out, please help the community by leaving a remark below as well. Sincerely, I want to hear from you. If you know someone who's thinking about buying a home or moving to Utah, please share this video with them. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring that bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.